Is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
A few moments later.
That was somebody whose hair I was about to do. I even show after the hair appointment, I showed you I did their locks. Now you acting like this was somebody I used to date. Please don't play with me. And you gonna say I feel like it's okay to go on dates with exes. When? When did I go on a date with an ex? When did this happen? My ex
All right, guys, gotta talk about this fascinating story of this couple that appeared on the Pop the Balloon show. Okay, ultimately, they ended up matching on the show. Subsequently, they appeared on a catch-up with Arlette, kind of discussing what happened after the show. Seems like they were both intentional, although they were long distance, they were making things work. It seems like they were moving in the right direction. Okay, they even started a YouTube channel. They were vlogging their lives, okay, things that were going on their day-to-day, so on and so forth. And now they're doing a follow-up to the follow-up. Okay, it seems like things are kind of falling apart here. They're no longer together. Okay, things were said, words were exchanged. Yeah, the wife that he thought that he found, the diamond in the rough, doesn't seem like it worked out that way, okay? To be honest, it does seem like it got kind of messy. I'm not gonna lie.
So I just want to get straight into it.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
All right.
What we started with. Oh, Julie.
First and foremost, because like I want to start off first because publicly I did something, I disrespected her, so I want to apologize publicly and tell her, JoJo, I apologize. I was out of my character. I should have never reacted off of emotions. I should have thought about it before I made that reaction and disrespected you and said, yeah, you're for the streets. You're not for the streets. I was just, in my feelings, I was just frustrated. So I do apologize to you. Your head not nothing back. Okay.
Yeah.
apology.
She's still mad.
I said I appreciate the apology.
Oh, you appreciate it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what happened? What
The
led
tension is real.
to, that comment being put out there, or you guys, I guess, no longer really communicating? That's what it seems like. JoJo, we could hear from you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I feel like what led to it was he made a story that he said like, can't build a kingdom with someone who still seek attention from the village. So like the people who follow him, they decided to ask like y'all broke up, because that's what they assuming from what he posted. And so yeah, somebody like commented under his photo and was like, y'all broke up, and his reply was, yes, you for the streets. That stemmed from a conversation, kind of a conversation earlier that day, where he just woke up and chose violence. Like he messaged me on Instagram about like a picture that I have posted, and was pretty much going off about how I try to appear single and I could go live my single life. He'd rather have somebody who doesn't like keep the relationship private, because that's how he feels. And it pretty much went from there that I'm just seeking attention from these people from social media. And
so what was the picture? Was it?
Yeah, it's a picture on my page. He sent me one of my photos. It's me in a swimsuit, and it's a picture from 2022 actually that's pinned on my page, and it's been pinned since 2022. And so he sent me that picture and was like, I see you liking these comments from these men or whatever. That tells me all about you. And it went on from there of like, you wanna appear single, you go ahead and live your single life. You go ahead and be single. So I was like, yeah, you're a little crazy, huh? But
Okay.
yeah, and it went from there.
Got it. Okay. So I know when you guys came on the catch up, he did ask you to be his girlfriend. Now, were Instagram photos or something that you guys discussed that were like boundaries possibly for him? Like maybe he was like, I don't want my girl having bikini photos, or is that something that was discussed that could possibly lead to this?
No,
Because I know there's some people who, they're like, nah,
they like,
my girl. Yeah.
No, it wasn't discussed. It came up before in another conversation. Like I feel like the same picture, and I even said like if this was a problem for you, like you should have said this a while ago. But he said, "Well, I've been had you on Instagram. It wasn't a problem. It was I guess in the moment it was whatever the situation was that made it. Like the actual picture is not, but it doesn't feel that way to me. Like obviously you probably have a problem with this type of photo being on the internet."
Okay. All right. So right now as we're speaking, you two are not together.
No.
I feel like when there's lies being told, they got to be addressed. So as far as like the picture thing, right? She's saying like, "Oh, I'm trying to make it seem like it's a problem," or "Oh, you kind of crazy for real." First of all, I didn't see your Instagram pictures or none of that. We matched and all that. So when we was on the dinner, we went out to eat. I was like, "Oh, let me see your Instagram." She was resisting, like, "Why you want to see my Instagram? Let me see your Instagram." Quickly, "Oh, I'll show you here. Here's my Instagram. I'm not even active on here." "Oh, okay." She see, like, I ain't really have no followers like that. Like, "Oh, what's wrong with you? Social media is not my life. I live real life. Like, you feel me? Do real things. So I don't live for social media." So she like, "Oh, okay." So boom, I seen a picture. She finally showed me her Instagram. I seen the picture. I'm like, "Oh," I was like, "Okay," but I wasn't tripping because it's already been posted and all that. I met you after the fact, so how can I trip? Show aired, boom, niggas is thirst trapping on her like, "Oh damn, you got a nice body." Woo woo. She liking all those pictures. A girl had commented like, "Oh, I'm so happy for you and Juju. I hope y'all work out." She skipped that one, and she liked the next one where the dude was like, "Oh, you got buns, like woo woo, hit me up." She liking that one though. So I'm like, damn, like what's the how you say it? What's the T? Like, why you liking these pictures, but if somebody's saying something positive about us, you can't like that picture. So boom, I take a mental note. Let's rewind time. On a date, we just match whatever what. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, you probably already got a rotation or whatever. I can't trip. We go. We was eating at a place where you gotta like scan the barcode, and then the menu come up on the phone. So we looking at the menu on her phone. Boom, a nigga hit her up. Notification pop up. When I see it, I'm like, "Oh, okay." But I can't get mad. Why? Because we just met, we just matched. We not in a serious relationship right now. So cool. So in my mind, I take a mental note. I ain't say nothing, but I take a mental note. Like, okay, she got a rotation. Cool. But I'm still moving like shit. I'm about to show you I'm your best option. I'm the one you need to choose up on. So time go by, whatever. Boom, we hang out again. Mind you, when that notification popped up, she kind of like gave me that side eye. So boom, we hanging out again. Fast forward time, we hanging out again. Her phone go off, and we both right there. Her phone go off, but ain't no notification pop up. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh, okay. So she turned the little notification thing off. Why would she do that? So cool. Take another mental note. As things go on, things progress. I'm seeing things, and then like, okay, then the show aired. Like she texted me like, "Oh, do you want your balloon back?" I'm just waking up out of my sleep. Like, I'm discombobulated. I ain't know what she was talking about. So I'm finally waking up. And then I came to my common sense, like, okay, the show aired. Everybody watching the show. We trying to see, like, how he was on the show. So I already knew what she was talking about when she said, "Oh, do you want your balloon back?" She was talking about Zola Stone, the girl with the white dress. When I had asked her, like, "Oh, like, no, you got your balloon back." So she like, "Oh, the show ain't called Pop the Balloon to Find Love no more. The show is called Pop the Balloon or Do You Want Your Balloon Back?" Like, whoop, whoop. So I laughed it off thinking she playing. So she dead ass serious, like, "Oh, so I really wasn't the one you want. You really wanted her." I'm like, "Bro, like, no. Like, what are you talking about?" Like, bro, I kept hearing about Zola for a minute to the point I'm like, bro, I don't even know her. So why you keep tripping over her? Like, talking down on this girl and all that. Like, oh yeah, this the one you really want. And whoa, whoa, whoa. Talking crazy. I'm like, first of all, you doing too much, bro. I matched with you. I'm trying to get to know you. Can we move forward, please? So after all that going on, boom. So I'm thinking her last relationship 2016. She tell everybody her last relationship 2016.
Right.
She was in a situation with a dude like a week before the show. So I'm like, damn, like, why you come on the show then? So I ended up finding out she didn't come on the show to find love. She came on the show to like get views on her so she could start her dancing career, or not start her dancing career, but get more views on her dancing career. So I'm like, damn, that's fucked up to me because I'm really on here genuinely trying to find love. Like, if you ain't really want that, you could have just told me like, look, man, I'm just trying to get my clout up, bro. I don't really want nothing serious. So I'm over here looking like a clown, like, oh, this the one. Thank you, God. Oh, I'm about to go, man, because let's be in it.
Yo.
Let's look at the receipts. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Let's look at the receipts. Y'all see me on the catch up, on the show, everything. I'm bigging her up every time. Like, man, this is my girl. Like, man, I love her. This is an amazing woman.
And my initial reaction to this is like, bro, you met her on a dating show, okay? Expect the unexpected when it comes to these modern women appearing on these shows, okay? It's usually for clout, fame, and attention. You know, don't really take them serious, okay, out the gate until they actually show that they really care, they're making adjustments, they're compromising, they're not allowing the clout, fame, and attention to get to their heads, okay? Those are the things that you got to really look for. And it seems like you kind of got caught up a little bit here. Okay, you thought that you found a diamond in the rough. You thought that you found your wifey. And, you know, it seems like you caught feelings quickly. Okay, one thing that stuck out to me was the fact that you said that you were going to prove to her why she should choose you. In reality, it should be the other way around. Okay, why should you choose a woman? Okay, that's the mentality that you should have had kind of going into it. Okay, a woman's coming into your world, you're not going into her world. Okay, because if you're trying to chase her and come into her world, she gonna throw you for a loop-de-loop. She really is. Okay, because now you're in a position where there's guys hitting her up. Okay, she's hearting comments from multiple guys. Okay, guys are sliding in her DM. Okay, you're now chasing her, so you're in a mindset of scarcity. And now the signs that were there all along, because her photo was there since 2022. She had her Instagram public. Okay, so all the things that were there before, it's now amplified, and now you have more of an issue with it because you're in a mindset where you're now chasing her. Okay, if you had the kind of abundance mindset, the things on her Instagram may have not even bothered you, / you may have just completely gotten rid of her because her lifestyle, okay, the things that she's doing, the things that she's entertaining doesn't necessarily fit you as a man, the standards that you have as a man. Okay, those are the things that may have been a deterrent for you, and you may have moved on versus chasing her, trying to make it work, trying to ignore the things that were kind of bothering you, but then it slowly amplify and then it becomes an issue. I'm just saying. But let me know what you guys think.
She ain't reciprocating none of that energy back, and people seeing that. They like, damn, like, oh, you like her more than she like you. Like, we can see that. Like, you gonna get hurt. Like, whoa. I'm like, man, I don't know. Y'all know what y'all talking about. Like, man, she rocking with me. The whole time she ain't rocking with me, right? She think it's cool to still go on her date with her exes while you in a relationship. Where we do that at? You thought you had a sucker. Yeah, you see me on the show talking all this love stuff. Oh, you thought you had a sucker. Nah, I really came from that club. Like, you ain't never about to play me like that. So how I know this, right? So she go on brunch with her friends. Boom. When she go with her homegirls, she say homegirls. When it's a dude involved, she'll say my friend. And I go more in depth like, oh, what friend? She's like, oh, my coworker or my ex-coworker. Your coworker, your ex-coworker. Like, what are we talking about? So look, tell you, I'm so smart with it, right? She on brush with her friends. I FaceTime her. She answered when she with her own girls, but supposedly when you out with your coworker, I hit you, you don't answer the phone. She FaceTime me back when she done with the little date, and then she in the car, like, like, what you doing? What you doing, stink? Woo. I take a mental note. So all this is building up. I'm taking all mental notes, right? So I'm like, mind you, when Zola Stone said that about me, like, you look like a player, and I said in my early 20s, yeah, I was. So what I know? I know all the little player shit, all the little people when people play games. I know all that. Why? Because I was the one that used to be doing it. So when you playing games like that, it's just like, oh, it's a disservice to me because it's like, nigga, I'm really out here trying to love you. Mind you, she used to being single. She ain't never been in no serious relationship. Our relationships failed. Why is that? All the relationships you mean to tell me all these dudes you been with, ain't none of them wanted to make you their girlfriend, their wife, or none of that. Why?
So, okay, Jojo. Now, there's a
Yes.
lot
Going in right
there's
now.
a lot
He's
there
going.
to take.
What's happening right now? The wheels are turning for him, right? The wheels are turning for him. But you know what's funny? The signs were there to begin with, right? Everything that he's saying was right in front of him. It's not like he didn't know about it. Like he knew about it.
I think first things first. Did you come on the show to find love?
Yes. I went. It's crazy because it's so funny when I first just answering y'all first question about like how it began to him saying I'm for the streets. Honestly, I was trying to keep it cute. And I did not say everything because I
Nah,
was
you
trying
wasn't.
not to throw him, excuse me. I was trying not to throw him under the bus too much. But to hear what's coming out of his mouth right now is really beyond me. So, anyways, if you're going to quote me, quote me. What I said when coming, I said I was open to finding love and networking with the people I would like meeting. I met some great people. So I was successful, thought I was successful in both because I got a match and I met some good people at the show that I still communicate with to this day. So I definitely didn't go for clout. If I did, you would see my page look that way. You never see me post about, oh, I was on Pop the Balloon, come follow me, I'm a dancer as well. Like, my page has been how it's been since I've been JoJo the Dancer on Instagram. Please don't try to play me like that. You're the one who immediately hopped on YouTube, but I'm the one who was looking for clout. You had a 2-day dating situationship with somebody who you're still getting to know, and you pulled out the camera immediately on the first date. Like, please don't try me, Julius, for real.
You know what's funny about that? I will agree with her on that. I found it quite interesting that they already had a YouTube channel. I think it was Julius's channel initially, and then he started adding content of their dates and, you know, their relationship and things of that nature. So I will give her some credit with that specifically. I thought that was a little too soon, but let me know what you guys think about that.
I'm taking my little notes because you talking real crazy about the comment, liking people's comments. You can go right now to my page and see people. I'm so happy for you. I love that. I'm like. Thank you to the people I know who said. I'm like, thank y'all for supporting. You know, I've liked every single comment. It's not just, oh, the men who have something to say about my body. I'm liking that. And then if somebody says something about Julius, I'm skipping past it. You can literally go to my page right now and see that I've liked every comment. And I've replied to the people who, at least the people who I know, that's saying, love this for you, sis. I'm like, thank you. Like, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. And speaking of going off my notes, speaking of when we were out at the dinner and you got a scan and you say you saw my phone, a notification of somebody hitting me up, we had that conversation. Say we didn't. That was somebody whose hair I was about to do. I even after the hair appointment, I showed you I did their locks. Now you acting like this was somebody I used to date. Please don't play with me. And you gonna say I feel like it's okay to go on dates with exes. When did I go on a date with an ex? When did this happen? My ex child. And then back to Zola. First of all, never talk bad about her. I ain't gonna talk bad about her now. What I did say, I definitely said, you want her to get her balloon back? It was given. You was a little salty that she wanted to pop yours. And if you was feeling her, I would have had rather you told me, like, is this who you really wanted? Or you was kind of salty she popped it, so you was like, well, I kind of guess I got to go with JoJo. We had that conversation too. I know what I said, and I can stand on it. What you're not going to do is sit here and lie on my name, like I said to you in real life. Two, you really came up with this brunch stuff. Like, I go to brunch with my friends. If I say I'm with my friends, I'm with them. And there's no such thing as you FaceTime me and I didn't answer. Please stop playing with me. My friends have tagged me in the post while I'm out on brunch. You've watched my story. You've seen the friends I was with. When was I out
Yeah,
with
that
an
one time. Yeah, that's the time you answered, right?
since you've known me, I've been to brunch with my friends twice. With my friends who
Mm.
wanted to celebrate me for my birthday because I went to Arizona. You know, that was the solo trip. When I got back, me and 2 friends went to brunch, and then I did another brunch that you also knew about, and you saw who I was with because you watched my story. I see you watch it, and you saw the people who I was with. And to say that,
Yo, this is
and
messy.
we addressed how if it's a male and I know they're my friend, for me to say he or, put that gender on it, I told you in text, I have the receipts. Yeah, I didn't say the gender because I don't know how you will react. Because he has a hard time believing that I can actually have friends that are males and that's it. And it was
Male
a friend,
friends
the
too?
male, he's a comedian. He had a comedy show. He actually canceled it, so I didn't even get to go. But nevertheless, I was going to support him. Like, so where did you even come up with, oh, that was the some guy she was about to go on a date with? Like, you made that up. You knew it was a comedy show. I told you. And then what's this note right here? Relationships. What did I write that down for? Oh, I ain't never been in no relationship, or I haven't experienced a real relationship because my last official, I'm your boyfriend, you my girlfriend, was 2016. And why hasn't anything worked? So, oh yeah, no, I don't care about throwing you under the bus because you was in a 4 to 5 year relationship. Yes, did it work out for you? No. So you had all that time and it still didn't work out. So how does that? How you gonna compare that to? Oh, I've been dating and it hasn't worked out. You were actually in a relationship for years and it still didn't work out. You cheated multiple times in that relationship. That's what you told me. Oh, it's a joke.
Yeah, my early 20s. Everybody know this. I said this
Okay.
from the beginning.
Oh,
It's
that
no
was early
secret.
20s. That was early 20s.
Yeah, my early 20s. Duh.
Oh,
All right. But
it's good,
look, check this
but
out. All right, look.
not too
Oh,
much.
go ahead. You still talking? Go ahead. I don't wanna cut you off.
No, I'm done.
So, all right, if you said about this old friend thing and all that's right. Let's ask Juju if any of his exes could bang my line right now and get in contact with me. Can they? No. Let's ask JoJo that. Can any of your exes call you right now? Do they still got your number? Do they still got access to you? Be honest. Keep it on it.
Here you go.
Yes
Here
or
you
no?
go. Excuse me. He feels like when you're done with someone because he's not as mature as he think he is, that you have to block them. Like if
Here
they have
comes the
my
shame
number,
tactics.
what can I do about that? Guess what? I'm in control of what I do with my body and with my phone. So if they call me, do I have to answer? No. If they
So
text
you
me,
the
do I
answer?
have to answer? No. So
So
what?
are
So
your
you,
exes still contacting you? Is that what he's trying to say? Like you're
Absolutely
still
not. They can't. Oh my!
I'm,
I
I'm,
can't
I'm
believe
gonna let it go.
he really doing it. He really doing
So,
this.
yo, your last situationship, dude ain't call you, and you feel like you had to give him some clarity
You talking about before I knew you? Yeah.
before you went on the show, the week before you went on the show, the dude you was just dealing with. Because we
First,
was all under the
don't say
impression you ain't
just.
deal with nobody in 2016.
I didn't. I
I,
said
I had new discovery that
relationship.
she was just having sex with somebody a week before the show. What?
How you gonna tell me I
A
was
week
having
before
sex
the
with
Oh,
somebody
show?
a week before the show? You don't know what I was doing. I was
A
dating
week
somebody
before?
in
You
in
told
July,
me.
early
You
July.
told me.
But
So I
to
think
Early,
the
late, it was
question
late
was
July.
so on the show on Pop the Balloon, the question was
no,
when was your last relationship? So are you
Relationship.
saying that Jojo, are you saying this guy he's speaking of was not a relationship? You were still just dating him?
It was
exactly.
a
It was dating.
situationship.
My last boyfriend, like a real relationship, was 2016. I date this person he's talking about. I met them in the middle of June. I was done with them by the middle of July. If we were rocking, why would I apply for the show? If, why would I apply for the show? Like you talking about because he called my phone and I was like, this is done. I chopped it up and ain't
All
nothing
right.
else come from
All
that.
right.
all right, guys. So there you have it. Okay, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I think there's things that he could have done differently. He should have taken it slow. Okay, taken his time. Realized that he's not the only one. Okay, met her on a dating show 9 out of 10 times. They're there for money, clout, fame, and attention. I'm just saying. Okay, creating the YouTube channel and you know, making your dating life public, yeah, you should have never done that. In retrospect, you should have trusted your instincts. You should have known that certain things, they're not adding up. Okay, plus she's a dancer. I don't want to say dressing provocative per se, but you know, you're in a industry where your body is going to be shown and on display. I'm just saying, okay? And for most men, high value, high productive, high capable men don't necessarily like that idea. Okay, so from that perspective, you know, he should have probably said, nah, this isn't up to my speed. Okay, this is not something that I'm cool with. Guys liking my girl's photo, you know, commenting on her body, her hearting these comments, okay, guys sliding in her DM, so on and so forth, based on her body and what she's putting out there. Yeah, no thank you. Okay, I'm just saying. There's just so many signs there where he could have basically said, this is not a good fit for me. And it seems like he kind of ignored those signs to find love. Okay, that's really what happened here. I think for next time, he should definitely take his time, do his Googles, okay, check the Carfax. Is this a salvage vehicle? What's the title saying? Okay, before I insure this vehicle and put it on the road, is this a salvage vehicle or not? Okay, is this something that I want to invest in before I go all out? Okay, but let me know what you guys think. Give me some feedback, and until next time.